I think if I'm not mistaken, this is my first Insta Live, so I may make some mistakes. There might be some sounds, and I might take a while to read the question and then answer the questions that you have. But because we have less time, I think we are time bound by 30 minutes or 40 minutes, so however long Insta Live allows me to do this. So please go ahead and send your questions to me. I'm going to read them here and then answer them to the best of my capabilities and hopefully entertain you a bit. So Mitul Patel has written, hi, love you. So nice, Mitul. Early in the morning. For me early because I was shooting all night. It's really nice. I love you too, Mitu and Mitul. And God bless you, and yeah. Okay, most of the messages are I love you. So whenever the messages come, I love you. To everyone who's sending me, I love you. I love you right back many more times over. This is Putri03. I'm sorry if I read some of the names wrong because you guys do tend to make some strange sounding handles, but I'll try my best. And you can ask me anything that you wish to, otherwise it will be very one-sided and I'll keep talking and chatting and I won't be, what else can I tell you? I can tell you about my 30 years of journey while waiting for the next question to come up. And I have always believed when I came down to Mumbai that I'll try to do as much work as possible, because the first time when I did my serial Fauji, I remember I was driving in a three-wheeler and two ladies who looked very glum just looked at me and started shouting Abhi. And at that point in time I sort of realized that this is the reason that I'm going to act, that I can make people smile. So next question is from Fahmi Abdillah 13. So this is from Indonesia. So hi to everybody in Indonesia. It's been a long time since I've been there, so I miss you guys and love you all from Indonesia. Okay, I have to be a little louder. Rizvi Athar 12, my views on Pataan. I haven't really watched the film. Adi and Siddharth are very conjuice about showing the film. But I just told Siddharth, the director, and Adi, the producer, in the morning when the poster released that I hadn't worked for about a year and a half, 2 years. I had taken a hiatus. I was taking a bit of a break. I wasn't enjoying the process of filmmaking, which is what is more important to me than the film itself. And when we started shooting Pataan, it was lots of fun. It's an action film. I have some wonderful co-actors, Deepika Padukone, John Abraham, Ashutosh Ranaji. There's lots of people in the film, and it's the kind of film I've always wanted to do for 30 years. I've always thought of myself as somebody who can do some cool action and stuff. So I think my first impression and my feelings about Pataan is that what I really wanted to do the first day I came to Mumbai, hopefully I will achieve it with Pataan as an actor and feel happy and hope to entertain you all. Aziz edits 09. When you're planning to come to Goa, this is, I don't know, yeah. Maybe I'll come when the kids want to go. It's been a long time. I've been on a holiday for a long time, and with the unfortunate COVID also. So I've really been sitting at home like most of us. So I'm cancelling holidays right now. I'm just planning to keep on working. So Goa, not right now, unless a shooting brings me there, which I don't think I have now. But maybe at the end of the year, inshallah. Pink Villa, congratulations on completing 30 years. Thank you very much for your congratulations, Pink Villa. God bless you. Then there's Dr. Nerd 283. So current favorite song. Pata Laguga. I like that song a lot. I think it's very sweet because whatever little Punjabi I know from Delhi, we say a lot of Tenu Laguga, Pata Laguga. And so I really like that song. I think it's a very cool song and I like the word Pata Laguga. Lost Soul Journey. For which movie you're most excited amongst the three, Pataan, Jawan and Dunki? Like I said, the process of filmmaking is most important to me, and 90% of my work entails that I enjoy the process of being an actor. And 4 years ago I stopped enjoying it, so I didn't work for a year. 10% of it is that hopefully everybody also likes it, because everybody works very hard on trying to get the film right. And so I can't choose. It's like choosing between your children. I do like to believe I give a part of me to every film that I do, as much as I can, and hopefully even more at times. So they're all very dear to me. So I can't choose between Pathaan, Jawan, or Dunki. All three are wonderful people, very different films, and I'm having lots of fun. So hopefully that fun will translate for everybody when you watch it. So no, I can't make a choice. All three are very different. Rishita Bhattacharya, when the trailer will come of Pathaan, I think sometimes in November, December, I'm not too sure. I'm not, but normal practice is to release a trailer a month and a half before the film releases. So I guess at that time, I know the whole team is working very hard to finish the edit and the visual effects of the film, and I'm sure they're working hard on the trailer also. So yeah, November, December hopefully. I am Gaurav 21, sir. Sir, you can do everything for your movie except I'm assuming. What I can do everything for my movie. Yeah, I mean I'm very shy, so there are a lot of scenes I can't do. So I request the directors and the writers, please don't do this for me because I feel awkward doing it. One of the things which is very difficult for me to do as an actor is to laugh on screen. So I try to avoid scenes where I have to laugh. It sounds very unreal. I can't do it well. I remember in Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, there's a basketball scene with Kajol, and I just couldn't laugh. So Karan had to make the small kid who says "Tusi ja rahe ho," make some funny faces so that I could laugh in the scene. And I think even then I could not do it as well as I wish I could. So laughing is difficult for me in films. I have, I think some people are asking, or somebody did say that, which is the movie I've enjoyed most doing so far. I'm in the middle of Jawan and Dunki. They're 50 to 60% complete now. Pathaan is complete, as we all know. So that was really enjoyable. Like I said, it's fun having to do this action, flying, kicking, doing everything that, when I was young, 26, 27, I always wanted to do. So it's a little late. At the age of 56, I'm being macho and solid and trying to make it work. But I think Siddharth and the whole action team has put in a lot of work, and hopefully I'll look like a good action hero. Rishita Bhattacharya, when the trailer will come, I've answered Joshi, N3L. I don't know when you write 3 what it means, but I'm assuming it's Neil Joshi. What do you love about the look of Pathaan? Oh, the hair. I love the hair. It actually also, the time that we were off from working because of COVID and otherwise, because I was sitting at home, I've always had this desire to grow my hair long and see if they grow long. I've never done it. So I love the hair because, in action films, hair flying, high speed, jumping. The only weird thing about the whole hair look was that many a times, Deepika and me had the same hairstyle in the scene. So I would be tying it here and suddenly Deepika would come onto the set and she'd have it same. So we had to start discussing. This is perhaps the first time in a movie I've had to discuss with my co-actress that what hairstyle are you having so that I don't copy the same. So that was nice, and I miss it now. I miss the fact that I've cut my hair. It did take about 1.5 years to grow them. So hopefully when we make part 2 of Pataan, if you all like part 1 of Pataan, then I'll grow it back again. So the questions are a little late in coming, or maybe you guys are not asking. As the case may be, let me tell you some other incident. I don't know how much I'm supposed to share about Pataan at this point in time, so I'll just share incident of my 30 years of working in films. The first thing about the 30 years of working in films is that they don't seem like 30 years. It seems like yesterday I started working. I was speaking to my wife and my kids, and nobody here, realizes the extent till I myself read the hashtag 30 years of Shah Rukh Khan in films. And 30 years is a long time, it's a lifetime. I never thought I would last 30 years. I came down to Mumbai hoping that I will be able to work for a year maybe, 2 years at most, do 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 films, and then if things don't work out, find a job. I have done my studies to be not an economist but in economics and mass communication. So I would find a job. always felt I would find a job in the media. I would find something to do with films, even if it was, lighting a setup, being a sound assistant. Just, I just love films. So I'd always thought if I don't make it as an actor and leave after a year or so, I will, just go back to doing some job here in Mumbai on the sets of other people, because cinema is what inspires me and makes me feel very happy. I have Mr. Assalam Khan. Sir, I love the look of Jawan. Tell me about anything about Jawan movies. Too early to say, Assalam. There's still a long way to go. And I'm somebody who doesn't go on talking about his films. I'm not very social media savvy, sending pictures from the sets and showing what we are doing, because I think the work that is put in a movie, or what you're assuming and trying to do with the film, it's work. It should not be shared, because I'm an entertainer. I don't want to share things that went good or bad or wrong or happy, or mistakes that we made while making a film. I think the film should be just enjoyed as an entertainment. So there's not much I can tell you about Jawan, except for the fact that as an actor I'm having a great time. There's Nayanthara ji in it, and Atlee, the director, it's a different kind of film. Everybody's seen Atlee sir's films, and he makes some outstandingly mass-oriented films. Again, a kind of genre that I've never done. So I wanted to try my hand out at it, and I think me and Atlee have a good chemistry. I bring in some, he brings in some, and hopefully whatever we've done of Jawan is really interesting and very thrilling and exciting. I am F4 RH4N. How does it feel celebrating 30 years of cinema with Pataan? Like I said, I didn't even realize it's been 30 years. I work 12, 13 hours a day, which is not to show that I'm a very hard-working person. I'm sure everybody works a lot. I just go on the sets, and I feel really, really happy that I got one expression right. It's not about a marvelous scene. It's not about having killed it or mind-blowing. This does not form a part of my vocabulary. For me, the humble attempt every morning is that if I can get a couple of seconds of an expression that I've got into a film which is new. When you're working for 30 years, the main attempt is to try and do something new, because you feel that you've done lots of stuff. There's a lot of crutches that come in, a lot of stuff which gets similar, because we all do commercial films, so they themselves have a format which you have to follow. So within that format, if I can find something new to do as an actor and make people enjoy it better than the last time I did something in a film. So it's lovely to celebrate 30 years with a film on set. It was even lovelier. Yesterday I went to shoot at about 4:30 p.m. and I shot till 8:30 a.m. To celebrate 30 years of your career in the Indian film industry with a 15-hour day, I think that was the most satisfying part for this 30 years. From SRK Universe, fans have been frantically asking to release the first look of your character in Pataan. Did you plan the surprise keeping them in mind? My friend Aditya Chopra, he loves me a lot, and our careers started together, and more than as a producer, which Yashraj is outstanding, as a lover of films, Adi, who I don't think does anything else except love films, and the attempt is always to try and make good cinema and hopefully entertain people. Our career started together. Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge, and it was his first film.